Hey buddy, it's Invicta. It's time for Wacky Wednesday here on the channel. Today, as you can tell by the thumbnail and the title of this video, we are going to be doing a modified version of the Metronome Challenge that we did last week for Wacky Wednesday, except this time around, we are going to be having permanent items for every single room, but at the end of the room, it's going to all reset. Now, I will say that I have tested this on a couple of different characters, and if you're wondering why we're playing as the Lost, I'll get to that in a second, but first off, I want to say thank you very much to the Mosh Pit for getting another video over 3,000 likes now, as we're sitting at 128 over 150 as we make our way towards the next like streak goal of the worst ranked tier list items run, which means I can only take items that are from that run in order that whatever I put it at the bottom of the list there. So that should be a lot of fun and interesting. And thank you everyone for all of the attention as well as the excitement surrounding the new like streak goal. Here's your meme of the day here, brought to you by Virtual Secretary 969 on this Invicta subreddit. Title thread was watching today's episode had me like this. Can we stop and get some Holy Mantle? Mom, we have Holy Mantle at home. At home. I do appreciate the fact that Isaac is barfing all over Marrow there. So thank you very much, Virtual Secretary. Now, again, if you're wondering how come we're playing as the Lost, we'll get into the run. I'll show you exactly how I have the setup in the rules, and then we'll get to... then you'll understand why I am playing as the Lost. So let's hop on in. I was doing a lot of testing as well. Of course, we are on the Twitch save file. The seed doesn't matter. I mean, it really does not matter, but there's the seed in case you want it. All right, so looking up at the rules mod settings really quickly here. So as you can see, every time we enter a room, we're going to be removing all the items times 99, but every second we're going to be given all the items. We're not giving all the items. Look, I know it says all items there, but it's giving all random items. Okay, so we're not getting every single item at once. It's one item per second, and then every time we enter a room, all those are taken away. So I tried running a command that allowed me to just remove all the items, and for some odd, strange reason, Isaac does, or the rules mod does not let you type asterisk. So for example, if we said changing floors and I want like, hey, I need to remove all our items, I can run an execute command. There is a command that you can do that says remove asterisk, but this is what happens when you type an asterisk. It doesn't do anything. Even if you hit the multiplication number tab on the, or the command on the number pad, it doesn't work anything. I even went so far as to try to copy and paste an asterisk from the clipboard into the rules, and it just won't let you do asterisks for whatever reason. Now, why are we playing as the Lost? Well, oh boy, it begins. Well, after extensive testing, I found out that unfortunately, if we're playing as Isaac or basically any character that has HP, we basically will not die because all the HP upgrades that we get, much like Metronome, are permanent. Even if I was able to, like, say, like, you know, use like, I don't know, like the ice cream scoop or the potato peeler, I should say, then unfortunately the damage upgrades that we get from that would also be permanent. So it wasn't doable. I was just trying to play as regular base Isaac. There's no command that exists in Isaac that I can find anyway that allows me to reset all the HP of Isaac, and even in the rules mod, there's no way that I could unfortunately figure that out. So this was the next best thing. I said, well, okay, well, then I was like, maybe I'll try to say, well, we turn into the Lost at the end after clearing a floor or after clearing a room, and then we turn back into Isaac. But the problem that was creating was that every single time that we would respawn, or every time that we would change from the Lost to Isaac, the character would stay on the screen, and then we would just start getting doubled items, and it was very, very weird and confusing. Hey, look, it's the ladder. I don't know why it's still here, but sure, I'll break my one rule. Okay, now it's gone already. I mean, it really does not matter, and that's the reason why I'm not worrying about having like a billion keys or bombs or anything like that, because like even if we buy something from the store, it literally gets reset as soon as we're done with the room. So, and with us playing as a Lost, it also adds a little bit of extra spice. So. I have not played a full run. I only did a couple of test runs with this just to make sure that it worked properly. I will say that if Strawman does show up, Strawman does tend to kind of cause some problems with the whole doubling items thing. So if that happens, we'll just deal with it. But this also does kind of lead me into our question of the episode from last Wednesday's run, which was, you know, it was, of course, the Metronome Challenge episode. And I asked there for the algorithm question, I said, do you want to see this challenge but modified with permanent items that reset every room? And the most upvoted replies to that, the first one was from Stuicide Designs, who said, also, is there not a way to ban any items in the rules mod, like Damocles, et cetera, from showing up, just so the run doesn't end just instantaneously? There, to my knowledge, there's no way of actually banning items like that in there, and I wouldn't want to ban it anyway, because I think that would take a little bit of the fun out of it. And then FKA Cherry also said 1,000% they would love to see basically what we're showing right now, except, you know, obviously, oh my gosh, what was that? Oh, that was Saturnus. Obviously, we're playing as the Lost, so it is going to get pretty spicy. It'll get real spicy. We had Toxic Shock for that room. I don't know why I carried over, but hey, I'll take it. And yeah, again, with us playing as the Lost, it's going to be a lot more difficult and challenging, especially if we end up getting something that's like really, really dangerous, like Ipecac, and I'm not expecting it, or Firemind. You know, yeah, it's gonna be rough. And then finally, Signal Lost 4552 said, I definitely watched. That was another one of the top upvoted comments, the last week's comments. So thank you very much to everyone who upvoted those. And there weren't too many replies to the last week's episode. But obviously that's before we started talking about how the fact that, you know, we are going to start reading, or at least I'm going to start reading and checking out the most upvoted comments. So it's not a guarantee, but definitely they'll get the attention more if I can get it, or if I can see it clearly. Wow, look at that. We actually had, I guess at one point we had Red Stew, and it's still ticking. So I'm kind of a big fan of that, actually. That's pretty dope. We get Lucky Penny here. Now, of course, I can't do anything about the stat ups that we get from those, but any stat ups that we gain from items will be removed. They will be reset, and we don't have to worry about them being permanent. It was just the problem that, except for D100 or D8 rolls, I will say that, because that is something that I also tested out on one of my very many test runs that I did here, just to make sure that the mod was working properly and it wasn't like stupid. But the one thing I will say about this particular version is that if I find some way to actually reset the HP, that would be pretty cool. And of course, and that's what would be the question of the episode here is going to be, would you want to see an even crazier version of this? I don't know how much crazier we can get, but I'm open for the suggestions from the mosh pit for sure. Now, someone also mentioned, and this was the most upvoted comment, even though this was not part of the question thread that I made. But Fatty, I'm gonna say Fatty Commiss, they said that if this video gets over 3,000 likes, can we get a version of this but have let me get down proc every single room? And I think that's also a pretty neat idea. So whether or not that's the evolution of this challenge, let me know in the comments down below. And that will be today's episode question of the episode, which is that, would you want to see a let me get down version of this, where instead of us getting permanent upgrades, we just simply have Lemegeton just procking over and over and over and over again. Although I don't think that there's a way for me to reset the wisps like that, like we are doing here. I think that would be pretty nutty if we started out with just Isaac, and then, you know, instead of us playing as a Lost, and then we just get Lemegeton just to proc in every single room. But we get to keep the wisp, so that would be very interesting. So that would be the question of the day. Would you want to see a let me get down version of this challenge, the Metronome Challenge here, as we've kind of sort of gone our way into a new sub-series, and I'm okay with that. It's Sumptorium. I don't know if that's lethal to the Lost or not. I'm not going to try to find out. We used Damocles for half a second. Now Damocles is gone, so that's good. All right. Not that Damocles is bad for the Lost, because you literally cannot take damage. But early on, I have a feeling that we're going to be completely fine, like totally fine. But later on, I'm a little bit worried, a little bit scared, especially if we end up getting, again, Ipecac or something like that takes away Holy Mantle early on. So even though it looks easy now, I think that later on, because we are playing as the Lost, it's going to get kind of spooky, kind of scary. We'll see. We'll see how we do here. We got Epiphora and the Book of Belial somehow. You know what? I think that's Judas's Birthright, maybe? I'm not sure why we have I'm not sure why we have the Book of Belial as our passive. Also, I need to be careful of that Bomb Rock in case we end up getting Leo or something, or get Stompy. There we go. Okay. So the longer we stay in a room, it's actually the better for us, for our stats. But, yeah. if I really wanted to, I could wait around and maybe like just get a critical mass of items. But I really do think that we're gonna start feeling the heat soon. I do think a let me get down version of this challenge would be pretty insanely fun. But again, the only thing I worry about is just I don't know. I actually don't know if Lemedgerson can give you can actually give you an HP upgrade that's permanent. There's Archie and there's Test Certificate. Unfortunately, neither one of those just matter, so we might as well use it just for funsies, I guess. And sure, give me Cricket's head. Will we keep it? No, of course not. Why would we? That would break not only the rules, but it would go against the mod. I mean, we had Death Certificate. I mean, I'm going to use it. Look, I'm just we gotta have some sort of fun here because you know, we're playing as the Lost, and not that I don't. It's not that I don't mind playing as the Lost. I actually like playing as the Lost, but what I will say is that this challenge worries me a little bit, mainly because we just don't know. I mean, there's no security at all. We don't know what we're going to have every single second. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we used. Oh no, we have Lacquergy. We got Mr. Mizzle. Okay. Oh, we got a Thame as well. Okay. That's all right. It's no big deal. And for the items to really ramp up here, this is where we're gonna have to stay alive until we start getting like. I mean, ideally we would get a really hard carry item really quickly. But this is gonna be challenging. Shoop de Whoop. Fortunately, Shoop de Whoop's not gonna stay with us. That'd be nice though. Okay, I Belial and Polyphemus are fine. Sensor is not fine. Sissy! Oh god, did we get Ipecac? We did get Ipecac. Okay. Sissy! Thank you, Sissy, but we gotta go. See you later, Sissy. Thanks for stopping by, girl. Yeah. Just go ahead and undo that, just because I just don't want to be in that room. And again, there's no reason for us to go into item rooms at all. So telekinesis. Oh, okay. I was gonna use telekinesis, but I guess we're not. An Emperor card also wouldn't be too bad. At least those don't get reset. We're essentially hitting the restart button every single room, and more important than usual, winning every single room is going to be a challenge here, because we're going back down to base loss stats, which are not good. And remember, we're also playing as the Lost, so, you know, one hit and we're pretty much dead if we lose Holy Mantle. Now, thankfully, the game is not removing the passive Holy Mantle. If that happened, then I don't know what I would have done for this challenge. Sister's Vis, and we got Contagion. Again, we got the Book of Belial and Dad's Note. Thanks, game. Go, just freeze him up. Freeze him up. Okay. Did get Play-Doh cookies, so we gotta be a little bit careful there. You just saw the explosion. Worm buddy! Whoa there. Okay. Okay, down goes Sister Vis. I'm gonna stop firing because I don't want to get Ipecac, and we need to very hurriedly head down to the next floor. Oh no, Curse the Blind, oh no. Whoa. Okay. We got Tech X, we also got Epic Fetus. And that's what I'm talking about, man. Like, it's a little spooky scary when that kind of thing happens. Okay. Take it easy. Mucormycosis, Bag of Crafting, Salvation. We don't want to use any of that. I mean, we could, well, we got Purgatory. Purgatory's. We got Experimental Treatment, which I don't know if that's going to be permanent or not. I sure hope not. It definitely was. Okay. Okay. Well, we got Sausage, and now it's okay. So Experimental Treatment, anything that's going to change our stats like that is going to be permanent. Oh, we had Brimstone, and then Cursed Eye came out. Okay. So. Okay, oh no, so we have Straw Man. Okay, so Straw Man's gonna be a little bit annoying. I may have to go back to the title screen to reset the passives once we get rid of them, because we're going to get doubled items. Sometimes they're doubled items and sometimes they're not. But we'll see. Hoping we're gonna get some kind of mapping as well. There we go. Straw Man's gone. And let's see, yeah, so we're getting doubled items real quick. So I am gonna have to go to the title screen real fast. Do apologize about that, but that's just a look. We're asking a lot from the game and asking a lot from the mod, so yeah, it's okay. The God's Rune. I mean, clear the curse of the blind, I guess. We also got an Alga's Rune, which is actually pretty huge. Oh, we got Dr. Feeders now. Okay. Oh no, anti-crab. It's like the game. It's like the game. Listen to the tier list. Beelzebub. And again, thank you all very much for all the really awesome replies to the tier list video. Again, it's been very cordial. People have not really been arguing a whole lot with each other, and you know, not everyone agrees. But again, as I said yesterday, I'm glad. I don't want everyone to agree with my opinions on it. As long as everyone's respectful, that's the only thing that matters. You know, and to see that happening on an internet video that's a rare breed. As sad as that is to say, it's very rare to see these days. We got Mercurius for a brief second, which held the door open in here, which is a little bit annoying, but it's okay. Okay, now Void wouldn't be too bad. Void wouldn't be too bad if we could hold on to it, because that would, I assume, give us permanent stat ups. So we got to be careful against Mom, though. Did it take our it took our freaking... Did I lose the Alga's Rune? I think I did. Spider Bappy again. Okay. We got blue candle. Now, the longer that we stay in a room, the stronger that we become. Theoretically, anyway. Free gift, sure. That's not gonna do anything. We had Mom and Mega for a second. Okay. All right, now I think we're going to lose the Polaroid. I think. So what I'll have to do before we go, I'm not doing boss rush. What I'm gonna have to do before we go into the fight against Mom's heart is give myself the Polaroid, because it's gonna be removed as soon as we get done with this floor. Curse of the Lost doesn't really matter. And again, it's not like we can cheese this challenge. We can't sit back and just be like, oh, well, let's wait till we have 9 lives in the previous room, because we're losing all the items. So there's friend finder. Friend finder, I assume that would be permanent, but like, well, I mean, permanent as in until the friend dies, but and now's when I feel like the real challenge begins here. Oh no, what do we have? We have Monstrous Lung. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Range up. Take a range up. Rid of this Horf. I'm really sad that we don't have that Alga's Rune. Lots of spiders. I think I should be able to use our spacebar items. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. We're getting all kinds of transformations right now. Here we go. Oh, okay. So we have Stompy. No, we have Terra. Man, I really wish that we could see the map right now, because we actually would be able to see the map with the mine. That would be nice. Okay, we have Pop. Black Candle shows us that we're going literally the worst possible way we can go, as expected from Sinvicta. But you know, that's just how it be. Just how it be. All right, so let's go down here, and we've got a very long way. Wow, this is a huge Utero. Got the Leviathan transformation, the D Whizzle. Okay, Brimstone good. Hey, we'll take a Brimstone. Didn't down die for like a brief second. Ooh, actually no, it doesn't matter if we have the smelter. Excuse me? Okay, I don't know what the delay was about in there, but okay, we got Immaculate Heart. Shovel, got to be careful of the broken shovel now. We don't want to be using that. Earth was that? Oh, it's a golden Daemon tail. No. Beta Polaroid might actually be pretty helpful here. Whoa there. Hey there. Careful there. We don't want to be using no Dr. Fetus here. We don't want to. There we go. Yeah, nice kidney bean. Kidney Bean making the big time plays, taking out the Mega Globin. Got Deadeye, that'd be nice. You can hold on to it. I'll say the text from the transformations is a little bit distracting. Okay, there we go. Genesis. Fortunately, we won't be able to hold on to any of the items anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And I think that we would also stay in there for like forever too, so. Yeah, we have a Stars card. Now, the Stars card can be pretty useful in case we lose our Holy Mantle early on, and we need to just reset it. So the Stars card, it's not as good as an Alga's Rune, but it'll do. We also got a 1-up in here, so that's good. Yeah, so the power curve is going to be heavily in favor of the bosses until, like, you know, another 10 or 15 seconds goes. Then we'll start catching up. Yeah, this is all good. We got it undefined. Wooden spoon. It doesn't. I took it, but it literally doesn't matter. Here's where I'm starting to get a little bit nervous now. Hey, we have the soul. Hey, let's buy some Eternal Hearts, everybody. This is where I'm starting to get a little bit nervous because obviously I'm not really sure where we're supposed to go. And as the Lost, especially with no items, we don't necessarily want to be in a... There you go. We don't want to be in a position where, like, we don't have any items at all, and going off of, like, you know, base Lost stats is not great. We got Guppy somehow. So we had to use the Stars card pretty much. I'm hoping that we find another one. Or now just Rune, something like that would be great. Oh, we got taken straight to Mom's Heart, so now I have to give myself the Polaroid in the next room before we fight. I'm hoping that doesn't screw me up. Also got Esau Jr. I could actually turn into Esau Jr. if I really wanted to. But then I don't think we'd be able to turn back. And that would be bad. Although it would save us from having to fight Mom's... It would save us from having to fight Mom's Heart. Although I don't know why we're not getting any items anymore. Something break. Game. I'm gonna back out real quick. I don't know if something broke here. Okay, yeah, Esau Jr. for some odd reason we did something that used Esau Jr. and it made us it stopped the mod. So okay, looking for possibly getting maybe getting an Alga's Rune or something like that. I don't want to wait around too long. Moving box. Here you go, moving box. There you go. Enjoy. Got conjoined. Okay, so we're just gonna have to go. Ooh, we got Kidney Stone. Wait, I wonder if Kidney Stone goes through. Will we continue to fire? I need to give myself the Polaroid. Okay. For some reason, we're back as Esau Jr. on the sprite. I'm not sure why. And we got killed by the foot that was coming down for the broken shovel. So we lost Holy Mantle because Mom's Heart decided to teleport on us when it goes up towards the top of the screen, and then we died because we randomly got given the shovel handle. So that's neat. All right, well, for those of you who were thinking that this was going to be an easy challenge, oh, you're just going to stomp everything. Well, there you go. That is the consequence of playing the Lost for this challenge. Now, again, if I wanted to really just beat this, I would simply just beat Isaac because we don't lose any of our HP at all. Now, if I had a way to actually reset the HP, then that would be a different story. But I'm playing as a Lost because I'm just trying to be fair. And depending on what you call that, I'm not sure if that's considered fair or not, but it is what it is. So we got to be very cautious of the broken shovel handle now. I thought that since we weren't holding on to it, or actually I don't know if we were still holding on to it when we died there. All right, here we go again. Let's try this again. Again, if I really, really wanted to game, I could cheese this and just wait for an Algis rune or something like that to show up after we get like Rune Bag or something. But I'm not going to do that. However, if you screw us over again like you just did with the broken handle just randomly, we're going to have some serious talks. I'm doing this for your sake. I could very easily beat this. Just give me literally any character that has HP and it's over. I'll take a box of spiders. It's fine. Gotta be careful of war. No, experimental treatment. What did it do? Okay, we got a tears up, which is fine. Our broken glass cannon turned into regular glass cannon somehow. Okay, Galacria, that's good. Again, the item the blind item doesn't matter. We don't care about the blind item. Tractor beam. We had a lot of fun with Tractor Beam yesterday, that's for sure. And who knows, maybe this is actually like a legit kind of difficult challenge to beat. Again, it's not necessarily baked into the idea that, you know, oh, like it's mechanically hard. It's just that you got to deal with being as the Lost. And with so many ways that we can obviously get hit just at random, makes it a little bit scary. I think it's a spicy challenge. It's an actual challenge. Like this is gonna be difficult to do. Maybe even a little bit more difficult than I was like expecting, to be quite honest. I don't know. All right, well, there's the entire map, everybody. Some things they never change. Look at Ansa's rune. Let me get down. What in the world was that? We have the Fruity Plum Wisp from Megaton. And that does appear to stay with us. That's good. It'd be nice if we got, like, I don't know, something a little bit more useful for our Wisp. But hey, you know what? Fruity Plum she's doing her best, and she does deal a decent amount of damage when she deals it. So it's one of the few times that Sissy! It's one of the few times we're going to get something permanent on this run, so that's good. Aggie's bow is not going to really help us out that much. The Lost. Ooh, Cricket's head. Okay, okay. Not fire mine, that is hot bombs. That was wait what? Got Hangman. Hangman, not necessarily what we're looking for right now. But what do we get? We got Godhead Libra marked. Okay, we're okay. I'm gonna hold on to perfection because we might as well, because trinkets are kind of permanent, I guess. Okay, I want to go into the big room unless we have to. All right, we have to. Here we go. Oh, thank you for Transcendence game. Appreciate that. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. Damocles, I mean, again, it doesn't matter. Even if we use Damocles, it's just gone. Ooh, Eraser. Yeah! Don't go. We got something. We got Zubats. No more one-tooths. Got the Oh Crap transformation. Not something you see all that often. Binge Eater. That would be nice to be able to, like, you know, use permanently, but we can't do that. I saw R-Key for a brief second there. And again, that wouldn't even matter. Game's gonna make me go in the big room, isn't it? Another big room. Subtorium. Again, I don't know if that's lethal or not to the Lost. Sharp Straw. We'll take a Sharp Straw. Esau Jr. I'm not gonna use Esau Jr. Even though I could. It would, in my mind, that would be fair game, but I think for now we're not going to. Now, if we die again to something cheap, next time we get Esau Jr., I'm gonna pivot, or maybe even the clicker. I'm gonna pivot just to put the game in its place. But for now, we'll play nice. Anna says we could skip the level. Yeah, I might as well skip the... We'll skip this. This will skip us, right? Okay, good. Making sure. All right. Oh, wow, look at that. BFF. Good time for BFF to show up. Teleport undefined. Oh, never mind. Teleport took us over here, so I'm going to assume this is probably not the right way to go. Give us Tech Tizzle. Look at that. Use the shadow. I mean, I'm tempted, game. I'm tempted. My sweet lord. Okay. If you don't know what that was Tiny Planet Dr. Fetus, by the way. Gears down, damage up. No, thank you. Got Bob's brain now. Okay, so yeah, I'm having to treat this like an actual legit challenge, and it's rough. Rough out here, Sarge. We're slowly surviving. I don't know about thriving, but we're slowly making it. E-Bizzle. We get the Damocles. Jar of Wisps, sure. I think the Jar of Wisps would also be permanent. Oh, no, we got Pluto. Moon card. Okay, again, any teleportation that we can get is going to be great for us. We can reset Holy Mantle. Take a stars card over the moon card just because sometimes the stars card can take you straight to the boss room, and we may need that. Look at the dead. Mega! All right, let's hope that we're going the right way here. So I'll shoot the whoop for a half second. And we're not. And we're not. All right. All right. Have to use it. Got taken to the planetarium, not the item room. Okay, Soy Milk Tech Zero is good. What? Oh, I was like, what? How did we get hit? No, it's Straw Man. And yeah, that is the wrong way to go. All right. Oh, everything's doubling again because of Straw Man. I don't know why that's happening. Again, it's just a bug. Also, I don't know what happened to Perfection. But whoa, we got a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff here. Okay, so let's go. I'll take the chariot. Take the chariot card. The heck happened? Where'd chariot card go? Oh, whatever. Anyway, let me relog real quick. By relog, I mean just go to the title screen because obviously it's a little bit bugged. Blood Puppy, how you doing? Good to see you. Now apparently we also got Red Stew again, which I'm super down for. Like, I mean, having a little bit of extra permanent, even if it's semi-permanent damage, is nice. And we get a blank rune, which is, I mean, it could be Alges. I guess we'll just have to wait and find out. So Tropicamide and ooh, yeah, I will be taking that. Oh, Book of Shadows. Book of Shadows is one of my favorite items for. Oh no, that was a smelter. Although I do think that if we did smelt the cancer trinket, it would immediately be gone. So maybe it's probably for the best that we didn't get that. I'm a mega. Okay, I'm down with that. Apparently we had PhD at some point. Range up. I think that's permanent. Nice. Get a nice easy mom kill here. I want to say, there we go. Okay. So again, I'm going to have to give myself the Polaroid because it's not going to stay with us, unfortunately. I'm pretty sure that I have to do that before we beat Mom's Heart, if we get there. Mega Mush, absolutely. Absolutely take that all day, every day. Especially when we're going in the wrong direction. Not once, but twice. Maybe 3 times. We get a glitched item there with the jar of everything. I think we're still mega mushed. We're still stomping. I'm just gonna keep doing this until we can't do it anymore. This is scary to me because I don't. Okay, so it's worn off now, right? Yeah, it's definitely worn off. Okay. Oh God. Nope. Nope. Okay. Okay, yeah, the broken shovel is an absolute no-go. That's red alert. Red alert status. That certificate, again, not gonna matter. Although we could take Genesis, then use Genesis in there to skip this level. I don't know if that's gonna work or not, because I'm pretty sure that as soon as we take Genesis, it's just gonna be gone. And I also don't know if you can you use Genesis inside of the death certificate room and get out? I don't know. I'm pretty sure that you can't use Genesis before the death list room like expires. So we're gonna find out. Hey, this is gonna be an experimental test here. Okay, we're looking for how not to. Try not to full clear death certificates room. Challenge level Sinvicta. Can we use Genesis in the time it takes? Can. Now where does it take us though? Okay, it just takes us to womb 2. Okay. Oh, good. We got Dead Dove. D1 Hizzle. It would change our stats permanently. Maybe for the best, maybe not for the best. Hard to tell. Now, I think I could, in theory, I could make the Polaroid a passive item. Like give myself a permanent passive version of it through the rules mod. And it may not go away, but I don't know if the settings are going to allow me to do that right now. How do we not have any bombs, by the way? Did Genesis reset all of our consumables? Is that something that happens? I tried to use pause there and it switched the poop right as I was trying to use it. I was gonna try to let Little Harbingers just go with the flow there, and they pulled a fast one on me. Yeah, this is where it becomes scary like this, because again, we don't have we have no stat. Yeah, I mean that's the real challenge there is getting all your stats thrown down to nothing. Okay, all right, so now that we've gotten those out of the way, I'll show you what happens when we do play a character that's not the Lost. But this is legit challenging. I think that we'll have to revisit this. It would probably make a good YouTube stream actually. Let's try to beat this, because this is, again, the challenge here is not the fact that we're getting random items. It's that we're playing as the Lost. That's the real challenge. I mean, it really is tough, and this is the reason why I also don't like really playing the Lost that much, or any of the gimmick characters really. That's the reason why I really love Eden, is just because Eden there's no gimmick deaths. You know, I mean, if you get killed by Damocles, that's your fault. But you know, as far as like, you know, oh, we got one hit, or oh, here comes Mom's foot with the shovel. Oh no, like you know what I mean? Like that's what I consider gimmick characters. Same thing goes for like, you know, Tainted Jacob and Tainted Lazarus. You know, there's lots of easy ways that the game can kill you, and I don't think that's particularly all that fun. But I'll show you what happens if we do get a chance. If we get a chance to turn into like Black Judas, or I mean anyone really. Mama Mega. Mama Mega's so good. Well, we got Straw Man again. You know what? I'm gonna keep Straw Man. My justification is sound. I'm gonna keep Straw Man, although we just lost Lazarus's Rags, so maybe shouldn't have gone down so far. Light Candle, okay. We're getting doubled everything right now. Might be able to skip this floor. Yeah, we are. Wow, look at that. Okay, so far so good. Don't want to use Data Miner because that would permanently screw up our stats, or possibly help, I suppose. I do not know what hit me there. Well, try to use the bean, and we use the D6. Okay, good. Let's go. We got school bag. Okay. Larynx comes full charge, by the way. Got a Baden, 2 of a Baden, 2 Sacred Hearts, which is actually not a good combo. It could also just be graphical, like maybe we're not getting 2. No, we're definitely getting 2. Never mind. Glass cannon ain't bad. Yeah, so we're gonna have to relog after this room really quickly here. I wish there's a way to stop that from happening, but it's not that painful for us just to go back to the title screen. It's just a little bit annoying. Just getting all sorts of booster cards left and right. Crack the Skizzle. Crack the Skizzle didn't really do much for us. Okay, I was gonna try to use Mom's Bracelet, but game had other ideas. So yeah, this is legit hard. Like at first glance, the first thought of this challenge, you'd be like, oh, that's got to be super easy, right? It is if you're not playing as the Lost. If you're playing as the Lost, then it becomes something much more dangerous and difficult. It may be more enjoyable for people. I don't know. But I'm definitely looking forward to seeing the Lemedgeton version of this one if we end up doing that. Let's see, scrolls, might as well. Definitely for dummies, okay. Oh. Got Spirit Sword. Okay, we're Gucci. We are Gucci. So will this end up being the first Wacky Wednesday challenge that we can't beat in one go? It's certainly possible. It is definitely possible. You just got to get lucky. If you're trying to do this and not worry about, oh, you got to stay as a Lost, then definitely as soon as you get a chance, turn into someone else. I think that's going to be the prevailing strat. Okay, so I turned into, I don't know who. I've turned into someone. Stuck. I don't have flying. That was extremely scary. Okay, so we've already gained 2 HP. I don't know who we are though. It's possible we're just Isaac. I'm really not sure. Delirious here. Black hole, why not? Okay. Whoa there, hey there, whoa there, hey there. How you doing there? Yeah. Yeah. All right. Okay, there you go. I'm not going to take any HP, but you'll see very quickly what I mean when I say that the HP gets out of control. Of course, the game being the game loves to make me look like a fool. Definitely don't mind gaining the HP. Now it feels like we got a fighting chance, right? And then after this, as you see here, again, the HP ramps up quickly, and then it's very, very difficult to lose it. Not that I would want to lose it, obviously, but then it starts feeling a little bit unfair. But you know what, game? After the broken shovel incident, you know what? I'm gonna take it, and I'm not gonna feel sorry for it. But I will say that if this could be a very interesting YouTube stream. Can we beat this challenge, but do it as the Lost? Was Binge Eater. You know, the fact that we're only getting soul hearts makes me think that we're Blue Baby. So I'm going to assume that we're Blue Baby. That we got from the clicker. Also, we've gone the wrong way, as you would imagine. As come to expect from a Victor run. How does he do it, etc., etc. Sumptorium. Sissy! How you doing, little sissy? Oh, God. Okay. I'm going to keep using Sumptorium here because I think we are going to be able to keep our Claudies. Okay. Oh, that was Mega Mush we had for a brief second. So we have flying from the pony somehow, and we've kept that, and I'm okay with that as well. Ooh, now we can turn into Black Judas if I really wanted to, but I think that the point's been proven now that you see that we're back at full HP here. And it's going to be very difficult for the game to even have a chance at this point. But maybe, and again, this is something that you can post in the question of the episode here. You know, maybe that's just part of the challenge. Maybe you have to start, like, we'll say, like, you know, for this official, the official version of this challenge would be you must start as the Lost, but then you're free to turn into whoever you want as soon as you get the opportunity to. You know, maybe just keep it simple like that, and just get rid of the whole like you must stay as the Lost sort of a thing. I think that's fair. I think either one of those is actually, you know, pretty fair. Either way, no matter how you slice it, this is a lot of fun. Even though we've lost twice, this is a lot of fun. I take, you know, I take very, very much pride and joy in knowing that we've come up with, so far anyway, with the last 2 Wacky Wednesdays, we've had a lot of fun and a lot of new ways to play the game. You know, and I'm glad that we're showing people some more ways to use the rules mod and stuff. We don't have flying. Focus on me, I guess. That's what we did. And people have been very, very keen on trying these challenges, and you're just having fun. You know, that's bringing the fun back into Isaac. That's what Wacky Wednesday is. Not that the game isn't already fun, but you know how it can be sometimes. We all know how it can be sometimes. Even if you're a casual player of Isaac, you know this game does not want you to have fun. You're not supposed to have fun, right? And sometimes you just got to make your own run, you know? And your own fun. Make your own run and fun. Whoa, careful there. Careful there. I saw that shovel. Baby Cap, don't worry. I'm not going to be using that. I was going to try to use the deck of cards, but that was not in the cards. And really, that's what I love about Wacky Wednesdays. It gives us a chance to kind of you know, hit the reset button on a few runs of the week. You know, or like, oh, we've had a couple of bad runs. I tried to use Tammy's head, and we ended up using IV bag. You know, if we had a couple of really crappy runs or something like that, you know, it's good to be like, hey, you know what? Let's just take a step back and have fun and just play some wacky stuff that we would never ever be doing or seeing in the usual run-of-the-mill runs of ours. That's what I love about Wacky Wednesday. These challenges in particular have been a lot of fun. The metronome challenge, the tier list challenge, where we could only take items of a particular tier. Lots of good stuff. And also, you know, sometimes this is really educational for just knowing, like, hey, like what's the best item pool version, or what's the best tiered item pool in the game. Is it tier 1, tier 2, tier 3? You know, what's the best strategy in case if we are losing every single item in a room? Good lord, I could not move. Also, we've gone the wrong way to go once again, the worst possible way to go. How does he do it? Etc. 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 No run can escape the curse of this Invicta. If there's a way to go that is the wrong way, we shall go that way. Isaac's Heart. We did get Tech 1 in there. Got Brittle Bones. I'm definitely going to take advantage of that. While we can, absolutely. We can get any sort of permanent upgrade on this run. We should take advantage of that. I think we got the map at one point. We're taking lots of damage. Oh my gosh, what? Isaac has become Chunk. Isaac is looking like if I were sitting on that horse and breaking the horse's back there. Has become Chunk. I love it. Okay. Oh yeah, I need to give myself Polaroid. Give myself Polaroid. There we go. There we go. So this shouldn't end the run, I don't think. Look at our tears rate. You got it. You love to see it. So yeah, so this shouldn't end the run. As if it would have, we would have simply just, well, the run would have ended. Yes, we know that the run hasn't ended because the run hasn't ended. Pretty amazing shot there, Monstro. No, it used Plan C. I was trying to use our spacebar item and we got Plan C, bro. I want to see a replay of that. I want to see a replay of that. How much of a split second was that on Plan C for me to use whatever I was trying to use, and it switched on us? Wow. Well, that's where we're gonna stop there, everybody. This challenge is an actual challenge. As I just showed you, maybe we don't have to play as a loss because the game will just screw you with Plan C. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you click the like button, leave a comment down below. Let me know about what you would like to see the next evolution of this. We got to beat this challenge first before we start to evolve it. Maybe we found ourselves a little bit of a I don't know, legendary quest here. We might have turned this one into a stream. So either way, thank you for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed it. And as always, I'll see you all next time. Screw you, game. Thanks for watching this video. I'd like to thank some patrons of mine like Aaron Dale Heil, Julian LaFond, and Railgun. If you'd like to have your name read at the end of an Isaac episode, check out my Patreon campaign, which you can find over at patreon.com/Sinvicta.